It is a sad reality that there are many misconceptions about Islam in the world today. Much of this has been fueled by the acts of terrorists and extremists who have conducted the most horrific cruelties in the name of Islam. It is also a sad reality that many elements of the media have also unfairly portrayed Islam. At this time of increasing uncertainty, the world head of Ahmadiyya Muslim community, His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, has traveled across the world in order to defend Islam and to spread its true and peaceful teachings. Another example of that was witnessed on Tuesday 6th of September 2016 when His Holiness inaugurated the Salam Mosque in Iserlohn, Germany. During the event, a guest speaker, Commissioner Thomas Kemke, reflected upon his own views about the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. Whilst praising its work in promoting peace in the world and contributing to society, the Commissioner said that he was disappointed that Ahmadi Muslims preferred not to shake hands of people of the opposite sex. He claimed that this was opposed to integration. Later in his keynote address, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, responded directly to these comments. He noted that the issue of handshake was not something that defined integration. In a free society, people ought to be free to greet others as they choose. And so a woman ought not to be forced to shake the hand of a man and vice versa. His Holiness said this was part of Islamic faith and it would be entirely wrong to claim that it was a sign of inequality.
स्वीडन में एक खातून जर्नलिस्ट थी, उन्होंने मुझसे सवाल किया, वहाँ भी बड़ा एक इशू है, तुम सलाम नहीं करते, मुसाफा नहीं करते हाथ से, सलाम तो हम करते हैं, सलाम तो हम हर एक को करते हैं, हर एक को सलामती भेजते हैं, चाहे वो मर्द है या औरत है। मैं कहा मुसाफा नहीं करता, लेकिन मैं ये तुम्हें बताता हूँ कि अगर तुम किसी वक्त किसी तकलीफ़ में होगी तो मैं तुम्हारी हिफाजत के लिए पहले आऊँगा बनिस्बत तुम्हारे करीबी के।
His Holiness pointed to the fact that Islam had established the rights of women from outset and far earlier in the Western world.
बस हमारी ये तालीम है कि औरत के हक़ अदा करो। इस्लाम ने ये तालीम दी शुरू में ही। यूरोप में तो ये तालीम कुछ दहाइयों पहले आई है कि औरत का हक़ है कि अगर उसको मर्द उस पर जुल्म करता है तो वो उससे तलाक ले ले। औरत का हक़ है कि उसको विरासत में हिस्सा दिया जाए। औरत का हक़ है कि उसको तालीम हासिल करने की तमाम सहूलतें मुहैया की जाएँ और बेशुमार हुकूक़ हैं। बल्कि बानी इस्लाम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने यह फरमाया कि औरत अपने बच्चों की जो तरबियत करती है उसकी वजह से वो उन बच्चों को जन्नत में भेजती है, या बच्चों को कहा कि तुम्हारी जन्नत तुम्हारी माँ के पाँव के नीचे है, बाप के पाँव के नीचे नहीं।
His Holiness also referred to unjust double standards in such matters. He noted that there were people of the Jewish faith who did not shake hands with the people of opposite sex, but no one dared to criticize them out of fear of being branded anti-Semitic. He said that integration was not defined by handshakes or other minor issues, but was defined by a desire to serve one's nation and to work for its progress and to be peaceful and law-abiding citizens. After the event, Mr. Abid Khan from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community talked to MTA News about the way His Holiness had defined Islamic teachings and the impact upon members of the audience.
It was amazing to see the impact of His Holiness's words in Iserlohn. It really, you could see the profound effect that people felt after the way Hazur described this handshake issue and the reasons behind it. There was one gentleman I met, he said, it is so true that why should we force women? We claim to be a free society, but we're trying to force women to do something they don't want to. And similarly, we're forcing men to do something they don't want to. This is truly unjust. It's just not right. I met one lady who said that if she invited a Muslim to her home, she wouldn't feed him pork, but she would feed him something that they could both enjoy together. She said the same principle applies to the handshake, that we should greet each other in a way that is mutually understandable and agreeable. And she said that this is what I learned from the Khalifa, that we need to respect each other and not provoke each other needlessly. The actual politician who raised this objection, he also said to me that I really respect His Holiness for being so courageous, for the fact that he responded to me with logic and reason. And there was one lady who, for the past year, had been upset about the fact that Ahmadi Muslims do not shake the hand of people of the opposite sex. But then she said to me, I'd felt this bitterness for the past year, but I just wish somebody had explained it to me like His Holiness had explained it beforehand, today. Then I wouldn't have felt this regret or anger. Now I understand that every person has a right to their own belief and we should respect them. And there is logic and reason supporting what you believe. And His Holiness' message was one of peace and integration and how to bring people together. And I commend him for that.
At a time of conflict in the world, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, under the leadership of Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, continues its mission of seeking to bridge all forms of division and to bring an end to the prejudice and injustice. Reporting for MTN News, Asif Farhad.